Today's video is about the pressure to monetize your creative hobby, and if your creative hobby is not paying your bills, then why bother? That's what we're going to talk about today, because I keep getting the question, is this what you do for a living? Do you have a real job? What is your job? It comes up quite a bit in the comments, and I find it interesting, not only because it's a question people ask, but it's also a question that kind of triggers me a bit, because in a way, I feel like when I get that question, and I'm sure it's not the intention, but sometimes it's like, is my art valid if I'm not selling it? Should I call myself an artist if I'm not making a full-time income from my art? Some of my happiest moments or most satisfying times in creating art is when there is no pressure attached and I'm focused on the joy and not the perfection. If I was selling my art online, which I really don't right now, I used to sell it online. It was really fun. But you get kind of caught up in creating art that you think others will like. And I have found that I enjoy YouTube because I'm creating whatever I want and sharing the journey with other people who want to create whatever they want and let go of the pressure. I think there's a strange pressure now where every creative activity is expected to be productive, is supposed to be productive. And if it isn't, then it's like I'm wasting my potential. And maybe I should spend my time doing other things. So sometimes art, like what if art was allowed to just be art? What if your creativity exists to make your life richer, softer, calmer, and happier rather than a monetary thing? It has personal value, and I think that's why people love creating so much. People don't care if they're going to sell their art, and whether or not art is my full-time job is really irrelevant to my creative process or the fact that people enjoy watching my videos. Not everything valuable can be measured financially. Art helps people process emotions. The process of creating helps people relax, communicate, and this YouTube channel, and being on this YouTube channel, my favorite thing about it is that it connects me to other people who enjoy art as much as I do. So it helps people feel connected. The second a hobby becomes tied to performance, then failure seems way bigger. And I think you lose something with that. This is why I like being on YouTube and just playing around and sharing my videos and not having a lot of pressure on it. I think creativity needs room to breathe, room to fail, room to be ugly or pointless sometimes. That's usually where new ideas become. And if we over-optimize our creativity and if we do it quickly or try to make it our full-time job, then sometimes we're losing the spontaneity. And maybe we're missing out on discovering our own art style because we're so busy trying to create to sell the art, rather than creating for the point of creating and learning. So there's this freedom in not having art be my full-time job. And I'm not ready to let go of that freedom because it allows me to create the way I want to create. And also, as I said, I've learned so much from the people on YouTube. All the people that have subscribed to my channel, I've learned so much from you and so much from being on YouTube in general. I think I've just had a lot of fun. Not all value is monetary value. Creativity, for the sake of discovering an inner joy and an inner peace, also has value. And to me, that is right now the definition of success. It's not the final result of the art. It's not whether it's my full-time job or not. It's the fact that I'm creating for the joy of it. Sometimes joy is the value and is the payoff to creating art. It's not always a financial payoff. And I just think that the choice right now to have my artwork not as my full-time job has reaped many benefits for me because I don't have to rely on it for income. I can enjoy the process, enjoy sharing things with you, and just overall enjoy my hobby without being stressed out. I don't have to constantly evaluate my art. I don't have to constantly critique my art or think of it as anything other than just a scribble or some mark making, and I can close the page and move on with my day. And I think a constant self-evaluation can be exhausting and have negative effects when it comes to your creativity. So right now, I'm just enjoying the process, enjoying creating, and enjoying my hobby as a hobby while sharing it with you on YouTube. I'd love to hear from you what success means to you as an artist or creative in whatever hobby that you have. Please leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day and happy creating however that looks for you.